Better late than never. Got free of pick up the phone. I'm not showing up.
Mm-mm. Oh, there we go.
I'm on.
Yeah,
I know.
finally.
Yeah, they're lagging, man. YouTube be fucking, man. YouTube, get your shit together, man. I noticed that after
Yeah,
these
there we are.
broadcasts, it takes like 4 or 5 hours for the video to be posted, man. Like, get your shit together, man. Come on, you got AI. What's up, man? The AI is supposed to be super dope, super fast, you know? What's going on, though? Anyways, I'm going to talk right now while the room people start. I see there's 2 heads, 6 heads now. One person licky on the likey on the way in. Yeah, that's right. Lick that like, crack the crack all the way back. Lauren Chin, what is going on? Brielle Star, long time, Brielle. How you doing? Good to see you. How y'all been? Tarsha Y, I am doing well, thank you. Kiko, that's smooth attractant right there. That's that Kiko smooth attractant right there. You done summoned smooth now with Kiko over here. How you doing, Kiko? What kind of spirits y'all are in today? How's everybody doing? Wherever you are at, respectively. Shaman 05, Line Peace, brother. Kevon Watts, what's happening? Slobotoric, I am fine. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Tara, what is going on, Tara? Thank you for joining us once again. Good, Slobo. Glad to hear it. Slobo, where are you from, man? Or where are you at, I should say. Because where you're from and where you're at is two different things a lot of times, right? Yeah, YouTube is YouTube be on some fuckery. Canada, got you. Okay. Shout out to all my Canadians, man. I got a lot of good people out in Canada, man. Canadians, I don't have one damn complaint. I've never had a bad Canadian client, period. I really haven't had too many bad clients, period, anyway. All my clients have been great, all of them, you know, pretty much. Some were a little bit more challenging than another, but they still good, you know what I'm saying? I'm from KY. The jelly? No. Is that Kentucky we talking about? Loretta Deeds. What's going on, Loretta? How you been? Long time no see. Okay. What's happening in Kentucky? Well, all right. As you guys may know, as I'm just giving the room a chance to kind of fill in a little bit. I'm a trusty cards here. Good, Loretta. Glad. How's everything in, I believe, Southern California, correct? Chalka. Hey, good to see you, Chalk. Salone for life. Salone, didn't you say something about you working up the courage to call in? You could do it, girl. Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Deeds. Yes, yes. How's it going out there, though? I can tell you about Northern California. You know, I got a couple. Nothing but country, huh? Hey, you know what? That ain't such a bad thing, man. I text you a long time on Facebook. For some reason, the message is not delivered. Yeah, I don't know, Slobo. I don't know. It also depends on which Facebook. There's the business. There's the Shango Rei business page, which I honestly really don't mess with too much. And then there's like the regular Shango Rei, which is kind of like more or less, it's still business, but it's more like personal like than the business is naked. You know, there's nothing really on the business. I don't really do anything with the business page. So you may have messaged that one. It's really hard for me to see messages on that one. So a lot of times I don't even get alerts. I have to actually go in there and see if somebody messaged me, you know. But yeah. So what's going on? No, everybody good though. That's what I want to make sure. Is everybody good? Everybody all right? Where they're at? Everybody having their blunts and quarantinis? I don't need to call in if I don't want to, correct. Shimano5, excellent question. You do not have to call in if you do not wish. You know? We just started doing this because I think it's fun. I like to personally talk with y'all. We like to talk with y'all and you know, this and that. But if not, that's cool too. If you can't for some reason or, you know, whatever the case is, hey, we understand. Okay, I'm not guy, I'm female. This is my ex name. Oh, I get it. That's a lurker stalker account then, huh? You was doing some detective work, huh? Shaka is calm. Really, what kind of calm? Elevated calm? We just seen a video where this chick took the top half of a liter bottle, poked a hole in it, and then cut it to whereas you turn it upside down, you could like stick a blunt in the bottom and like you put it to your face and you can make your own little gas mask. We're gonna try that today. Yes, we're gonna try it. Not on air, but we're gonna try it today. So I can tell you how that works. I might have a do-it-yourself hack on here. I see. Slobo, I appreciate your honesty. Okay. Bria Star, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, hey, we needs to try that. When I usually smoke, I always French inhale anyway. So for you smokers who know, like that's kind of a small hack. You do get a little bit higher when you French inhale because for some reason it goes through the nasal passages, which, yeah, it does its thing. And we got Border Ray tickety clacking on the thing. I see popping up. Good job. Okay, so in a moment, we're going to start the pick up the phone aspect of the show. A French inhale is like when you inhale and then like, or you don't like inhale, but like you pull and then you like go through your nose. Yeah, like you inhale through your nose part. I'm sure you've probably seen somebody do that before. Yeah, so this is how it works, okay? Yeah, I find that you get higher for some reason. If the smoke, the THC and whatever gets in your nasal passages and all this other stuff, and like it gets you there a lot quicker. It depends, and also depends on the kind of weed. Cause I don't smoke. We don't, you know, I don't smoke the kill. Like, you know, it doesn't take much for me to get high anymore because I don't smoke all the time. I smoke like at night once, and that's cool for me, you know. But so the way that this works, we're going to call you, and that's where you ask your question, and I will gladly answer it with the cards. We do this through PayPal.me, as Border has been putting there, /Border Ray. When you either go there or Venmo, I believe, there, if you just scroll a little bit down, there's a section that says notes. That's where you're to put your name or the name that you want me to call you, and then your phone number, so that way we can call, and then we call people in order of donation, which is usually a $9.99 minimum. And, you know, we are working on the international thing right now, getting it dialed in so that way we can call international because we have a lot of international family, as you all know, and we needs to get to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So 10 people. Okay, we need 2 more licks on the like here. WhatsApp. Shimano 5, I was thinking about that and then maybe broadcasting, hey, if you're international, you're going to need a WhatsApp thing, and then they can just give me the WhatsApp number. That would probably be the most, either that or Duo. Bodhi Mommy was talking about that. I'm not sure. We still have to, I got to call one of my Australians. Australians are always the hardest for me to call. I don't know what the hell it is. And the most expensive when I'm calling them, you know what I'm saying? Like $400 or $500 bills, you know what I mean? Phone bills. Just from that. It's crazy. I'm like, what is this, the 80s? Do you remember, y'all remember like, I know some of y'all are young, but some of y'all are not so young. You remember when you had to, like, if you wanted to call somebody long distance, you had to do it like at night or at a different time when it wasn't, you know, a dime a minute or some shit like that. I remember I'd be sweating when the phone bill would come in. Get a calling card. That would be another option, Keek. Had an MCI calling card. You word. You was about it. After 9. That's right, Shemai. I'll call you after 9. Don't call me before that. I'll call you after 9. Yep. Nah, back then. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for real. Hey, no, but you just had a good idea. Nah, yeah. Back then, yeah, you either had a calling card or you had to, yeah, it was crazy. I remember my dad would almost want to tear my ass up when he get that phone bill. Cause you know me, young horde Shango, trying to talk to chicks in other cities and everything. You know, and that phone bill come in, fuck. I'm gonna be doing chores forever. I'm an indentured servant forever. You know, when my minute's free. Yeah, word. Call me when I'll call you when my minute's free. The app Viber allows you to do calls around the world too. Okay, I'll check into that. The reason why we have to test it out, obviously, we're not going to do it on air because some of these apps, like these free calling apps and all that shit, they're horrible. You know what I mean? I don't know. How's the quality on that, Panda? Is it cool? Because I've used some of those, free whatever calling, and they're horrible. How do I find you on Facebook? I
I
need
got
your
it.
help.
I'll send them the link.
Oh, okay. Our trusty Bora Ray is doing that. And by the way, Bora Ray is going to actually be joining us Sunday, okay? Sunday. I'm going to get her ass on here. We're going to do an interview, actually, because we have some things to share. But I wanted to interview, that's kind of like a formal introduction. You dig me, okay? Viber. What kind of calls, right? Not bad. I've only used it once. Okay, well, we try it out. We do have some options, so I'm thinking more or less maybe WhatsApp. They can just download the WhatsApp on their own time and, get the number to send us, and we'll already have WhatsApp, so that way we can just call, call you out there. WhatsApp does, I know when I used to use it, it has like a lag to it sometimes. I don't like WhatsApp. I really don't. But if it's free, then hey. Yeah. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. So right now, I will officially open the PayPal.me or Venmo, however you want to do it. It's just a very nominal donation, so that way we can give you a call. If not, I can do card pools for everybody. Okay, if we don't get no calls, then we will do card pools for a little bit, have some fun with y'all before we conclude. Cause Shango gotta bust that workout, man. Got to get that sweat going. Queen Tarot TV. Oh yeah, welcome. Yeah, so I think we'll do that now though. We'll start having a little bit of fun here. So let's get a little warmed up here, huh? And let's do some card pulls. Well, Queen, you know who to contact. Hit that board array. You can get that text message reading popping off. Oh yeah, by the way, you may definitely want to be sure to go by Bora's Bruja Boutique. Okay, I keep talking about this shit because it's real. I'm telling you, okay? The world can be starving. You're going to be, your money's still going to be going, Work that quantum Bruja doll. I'm telling you. Self-deification is also about just stripping away what isn't you. There's so much you can do, and you will be surprised at how powerful sympathetic magic. I'm not exactly sure how you're going to enjoy it and be more satisfied about it, whether from the results you get or from the person you become. I'm actually willing to bet it's the person you become. Salome for Life, how does the doll work? Well, when you receive your customized quantum Bruja doll, it's going to actually have your image on it and everything. It's going to be specially consecrated for you. There's also very detailed instructions to start you off with. You know what I mean? There's even three or four basic template rituals in the instructions to get you started. One for like finances, one for love, one for protection, because those are kind of the main things. But you can do spell work. If you've been doing spell work, you can start to customize it with your doll. The thing about it is your doll is like an avatar you, or another way that you can look at it. If you want to look at it from a quantum physics perspective, okay, quantum physics would say that for everything you want, right, there's a version of Salome for Life who is that bitch, who has that, who's doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that doll acts as a gateway vortex to tap into that particular version of yourself. You can therefore siphon resources from that other version of yourself and pull it into this particular dimension that you are experiencing yourself in, if that makes sense. But that's kind of like the rough, summation of it. But I'm gonna get into this right now. You have to no. You don't bury it afterwards, Salone. You keep working it. I mean, would you bury yourself? Maybe you would. I don't know. But this case, no, you keep it. I mean, that's why you always see me with Minnie Go. You know what I'm saying? Could you hand me Minnie Go here, baby? She's so hard at work. I loves my wife. Now, I took the money off. I'm going to give you an example. See, you see the pin here. I will put money here. I will do a special little ritual that I've created just on the spot with Minnie Go. Okay, I don't bury his ass. I'm keeping him, I will put money on him. I'll do certain things, and then I'll take the money and I'll circulate it. Why? Because when I circulate it, that's part of the ritual. When you circulate it and you circulate it with intention, and you tell that money to go bring some of your slutty little friends so we can have a big orgy, okay? It's gonna do just that, okay? So there are certain homeless people that I particularly like or converse with here and there when I get a chance. It's a pleasure. Here you go. Here's a couple dollars or whatever I had pinned to Minnie Go. Or if you're gonna go to the store and purchase something, damn, I gave all my dollars away. Because there's a certain thing I do with it, and this is just me, but I'm willing to share it with you. There's a certain way I even hand the money to the people. Once I deal with Minnie Go, I do a ritual with the money pinned to him, then I'll take it off and I'll do that. And I swear to God, usually within 24 hours, it's just a way to ensure things keep moving, keep circulating. Look at money like your blood. You want that shit to keep circulating. You know what I mean? Every time it comes by this way, it brings the waste out so you can expel it, but it also gets the oxygen so it can go and feed the rest of you. Money needs to be circulated. You cannot hold on to it. You got to give it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you circulate it, it means automatically it's going to come back to the point of origin, which is you. You know what I mean? And like I said, you program your money, you tell your money. In a way, it's kind of like hoodoo in making hunting money. And there's an old hoodoo ritual I might share with you guys on another. Matter of fact, I might make a video about that later today. Just a quick video how to make hunting money. Okay, so it's like you're programming the currency to go out and bring more to current with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty simple. But let me get to Shamano 5. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. What do my ancestors want to tell me? Excellent question. All right. So for Shamano 5 line. Just don't call me after 9. Shamano 5 line. No, actually call me after 9, right? That's what it was. Shit. A dime a minute. Remember that? All right. What do they need to say? Ancestors. Just give me a moment. Just a moment. What do they need to say? Shimano 5. Shimano 5, Shimano 5. One more time for Shimano 5 line. Ancestor message. Ancestral message. All right. Go ahead, Shimano 5. Send some psychic juju this way. Into the horizon. The event horizon, right? All right. Boom. Only what's need to be here. Okay. Shaman, the ancestors are basically one of the first things that they're telling me. Let me show you your cards here. I could tell you may have been kind of going through a little bit of a funk, okay? Specifically on the mental level. Okay, I'm seeing that you might have had a case of some negative Nancyisms. Okay, you had caught some of the negative Nancy going on. What I mean by negative Nancy could be more pessimistic thinking, and in some ways, pessimistic thinking can actually serve you. People that are just thinking it's happy-go-lucky all the time, those are the ones who get disappointed and deflated and defeated a lot quicker usually, because the ones who also sit and consider everything that can go wrong when shit or if shit does go wrong or you hit a bump, you're not deflated because you're already prepared for it, so it can serve a good purpose. But what they're showing me here is, I guess the way it's coming through right now You kind of been working against yourself a little bit, just on a mental level. Now, you do notice we got 2 7s going on here, okay? This is also actually, the ancestors are actually definitely telling me to tell you, thank you, you need to kind of check around, cut your grass, okay? There may be a snake in there somewhere, but more so, there is also some form of deceit surrounding you, okay? Surrounding you. There's some deceit surrounding you. So you want to definitely, of course, I know you are, but keep on looking with this, okay? You may even know what I'm referring to right now, all right? Something else may also have you feeling very defensive, okay? Maybe somebody might be, or somebody may be even stepped. I don't know if this is current, or I be honest with you, I don't know if this is current or if it's about to happen, but somebody challenging you, okay? Maybe even trying to, I don't want to say belittle you or kind of like snap on you or whatever, but the takeaway here, Shamam, is I definitely feel you kind of getting into this kind of defense mode where, especially when it has to do with a certain person, I believe. Okay, so I'm more inclined to even say that this particular person is who you need to be checking on as far as dotting I's, crossing T's, and fact checking. Okay, so just be aware. That's all, and nothing to be scared of. Just be aware. And also, they say you are headed to yet another understanding of yourself, bro. Okay, another understanding, which is you're going to actually be able to become aware of certain aspects about yourself, which is actually going to make you be like, yo, um, I hate to sound retarded or whatever, but you're going to actually like find more reasons to value yourself. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to do the best I can, but it's almost like, if you have a particular pair of glasses, which is a certain color. Obviously, you've heard this analogy. Everything seems to be color. Well, in essence, what they're saying is I see you kind of taking them glasses off and putting another on, and now you're able to see other things that you weren't able to see before. Your brain was kind of keeping that from you or just kind of editing that out. But there are always so much going on right here, right now that we are just not aware of. And so we think there's nothing going on, but there is a lot going on. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Main takeaway, dot them I's, cross them T's. And we got to turn this around. This, you know what this says to me when it, obviously it's reversed to me. It's talking about being pessimistic, maybe even kind of on a subconscious level, and more negative thinking type of shit. But when you turn it around, what it really means to me is you now step back into like looking at shit through your God self, the all in all, knowing that you are absolutely one, because you do know that. And when you're coming from that perspective, it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Nothing is nothing is ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? It's when you start stepping into that little human shell and looking at it from that, and kind of falling for the banana in the tailpipe, thinking that you are just that human, which you're not. But you know that. So yeah. Carmen Webb, what's happening? Oh, nice. Hey, buddy, would you like us to give you a call, or do you want to or you want me to just do it right here? However you want me to proceed. And thank you very much also, Miss Mommy. I really appreciate you. For Christine Guzman, I believe you said, right? Instead of here. Okay. Tell me what pops up. Okay. I can do that for you here if you like, or I can call. I'm just kind of waiting to see how you want me to do. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Christine Guzman. Christine Guzman. Anything. What needs to pop up? What needs to come through? You know better than I. What needs to pop up? For Christine Guzman. What needs to pop up? Uno más tiempo. What needs pop up for Christine Guzman? All right, here we go. Whew. All right. Am I perspiring? Lord, this light got hot. Wow. Wow, you're gonna kind of chip out on these cards here, Bodhi Mommy. Um, okay. I can definitely tell you this, man. I don't know what Christine is going through, but I feel it's kind of heavy. Okay, I feel like there's some losses going on right now. Major. Okay. One card. Oh well, I did three. Sorry, I just kind of got in my zone. I'm sorry about that. No big deal though. Yeah. First and foremost, just the one that caught my attention right here. There's like a loss of love. I don't know if she just lost her dad. Bam, right there. You know. Uh, yeah. I I mean, I actually felt a sense of like dread with this card, man. Thank you. Um, and like I said, when you got the two nines right next to each other, that's a particular emphasis. Like, yo, shit's going down. You know, like it's some serious shit. Major losses, not major losses and endings, I should say. However, this card right here, I feel like what this is going to do. I mean, in a sense, and I say this with full compassion, there are things that happen that we may not be able to truly understand, when they're happening or maybe even at all in this life. However, there is a purpose behind that. And I feel one thing to say as far as like, she is definitely, this is going to affect her, I would actually say, or it's actually like putting her on another track spiritually. She is going to be, I'm trying to find the words to describe this particular card right here. This is like also the card of universal knowledge, but I look at it more as the divine mind, also like kind of getting more into her spirituality, learning who and what she really is, and maybe as an offshoot because of a result of this transition, and I don't know like her age or whatever, but let me see here. Another word of caution though. Like I said, I don't know how old she is, okay? But I would if she is of age to do this, 20 young. Okay. I see. Oh, okay. Uh I see here a situation of debt though. Okay? There's going to be a turnaround because of this transition, but I also see a situation of debt. Okay? Like, and this can be a debt as far as just getting herself into situations, all right, that deplete her, where she's giving more and more and more and getting less and less and less back. Okay, so that is also something I see, as well as I see a pension, maybe even for some retail therapy, which might not be too cool. You know what I'm saying? If she has the money to do so. Hey, DJ. So yeah, let me give you one more thing here. 5, and I also see conflict. 18 plus 5 is 23, right? 23, 2 plus 3 is 5. A lot of times when you're talking about 5, we're talking about conflict also. Okay, there may even be some conflict about money also going on here. Okay, or as a result, or something tied with some type of finances or some shit. Not quite sure, or maybe that's just the reason why someone said. I don't know exactly why, but I sense also, besides some major endings going on for this person, conflict as well. The end result, though, I do see them actually going to another level. It might be this might be a ways down. They may have to bump their head a little bit or their ass, before they get to this point. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a bumpy road, and it also will depend on her as to how she responds to certain things and what she's doing. Okay, I don't know if that's helped you out. It's my intention, though, that it's helped out in some form or fashion. I truly appreciate you, Miss Mommy. Thank you. Brandon Haywood. First time here. Shout out to you, God. How you doing there, sir? All right. So, who would like a card? Huh? Who would like a card? Let me see a hand. Why, thank you, Tara. Tara, I gave you my email too, so I don't know. You had mentioned something. I don't know. I didn't get nothing from you. Okay, Tara, what you got? I will pull a card for Tara. Tara Schreigler. Am I saying that right? Schreigler? You little swagler, you. All right, Tara Swagler. Tara Swagler. Word to Tara Swagler. All right. Here you go, Tara Swagler. No, I'm not saying it right. Okay. Um, there you go, Tara. Okay, well, this is the card I got for you, okay? Seven of Clubs. You're a Leo. I see. Okay, so one of the, this is has to do with, I feel like you're gonna come face to face with some things, some programming, okay, that may have been stopping you from doing what you want to do or getting you to do some things that you want to stop doing, okay? It may seem like these things are out of your control. Anything out of your awareness is going to be out of your control. So I see you entering this spirit is kind of showing me you're going into this period where, and I really hope this is the most probable thing here. That you're going to start to question certain things about yourself. Why do I believe this? How come I'm not doing this? What is stopping me about this? You know, that type of thing where asking yourself questions that elicit, that bring up some of these beliefs that have maybe kind of kept you where you're at. Because, of course, there is that, you know, there is that you want to go forward. You know, there's some things I feel like in some ways, though, you've been feeling like you've been hitting this brick wall, you know. Well, this is going to be the time they're showing me to start asking questions of yourself, all right? Questions that will lead you down the rabbit hole of terror, okay? So you want to definitely, I don't know if you journal or whatnot, terror, but I would say now's a good time to start. You'll find a lot of things. You can even look up how to elicit limiting beliefs that were telling me to actually pass that along to you or whatever, because that's going to be a major key for you. All right. What do we have? I seen a super chat. Salon for life. Shout out to you, Lisa Bird. You just full of questions, ain't you, Lisa? Well, we'd be happy to answer specific questions. You know, those who either PayPal.me or Venmo and or Super Chat get to ask specific questions. Other than that, I definitely have no problem whatsoever pulling a card and just seeing what comes through. What do you see as my spiritual gifts? Alone for life. Okay. Okay. Alone for life. I'm going to throw some cards on that one. I'm going to throw some cards on that one. Lady K, blessings. Deaconess K, what's happening? Apostle K. You know what I'm saying? Word. All right. Salon for life. Okay, here we go, Salon. Show me something. Okay. And a little back up here. Okay. Your spiritual gifts that I'm seeing, one thing, well, one, I mean, you got a lot of them actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to set my car back up. Word. Word to burger. All right. You have a lot of gifts, obviously, like we all do. Okay. Obviously, there are probably some that are more pronounced with you as what you're going to probably be like, oh, yeah. Okay. But what seems to be coming through to me, and this can be used in a lot of ways, okay? I don't know whether you are fully utilizing this, okay? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But this was the main card that I got here, okay? This Two of Clubs. So what they're showing me is you have a very little covert way of incepting people, and or I would even go so far as to say telepathy, okay? Telepathy is probably one of your strong points, to the point where if have you ever responded to somebody and they didn't even say anything, but they were thinking it and you heard them? Or something like that. I see some type of incident like that with you. I don't know if that's ever necessarily happened, but that's what they're showing me. Okay. So, like I said, yep. Well, there you go. So telepathy, there's a lot of things you can actually do with that. You scare them. All right, you scare them. I believe it. They're probably like, what? How the fuck? You know, and they probably get like that little face or some shit, you know. Yeah, telepathy is definitely one. But another thing, besides just hearing somebody's shit, you can obviously put something in there. So you have a special probably penchant for that. You probably told somebody, go left, approach me, come here, do this, do that. And then next thing you know, you find them doing that. Or you put something in their thing and then they say it with their own mouth. And you're like, whoa, you may even surprise yourself, you know. But that's something definitely very, very, I would say, first of all, keep working on that because it's already pronounced, you know, so you want to keep pronouncing it, so to speak. Um, the other thing here, too, that I'm seeing here, why they keep bringing up, I don't know, like, I feel, I don't know if you want to call this a gift, but I feel if you don't already know this, maybe you do know this or not, but I feel like you have a special penchant in working with fire, okay? Uh, like like candle magic or some shit like that. Amy Simone, yeah, like fire, candle magic, something like that. Okay, I think if you're not familiar with it, I'm pretty sure you'd catch on extremely quick because it's something you already know. So you just be remembering something you already know. It's not like you're actually learning something new. Okay. And yeah, that's what I got for you. They're also just showing me working on the candle magic, huh? Well, hey, well, isn't that nice? Well, all right. Okay. Yeah, so that's where you want to go with that. As of right now, anyway. Obviously, there's going to be so much more for you, Salone. But these are kind of like the other little steps, you know. They're going to take you somewhere else. You know how it is with this shit. One thing leads to another. We are onions. You peel one layer away, there's another. Peel one layer away, there's another. So that's just how that shit rolls, you know. But yeah, so they wanted to, you know. So I would even say this can even go. I'm pretty sure you're astral traveling. I don't know how good you are, how much you've done with astral traveling. If you ever tried astral traveling consciously, you know that means even sometimes putting yourself to sleep, not staying awake until you just pass out. You know, because that's usually not going to work. You have to kind of there's a method of putting yourself to sleep. Okay. Um, I got scared when I levitated. Yeah, a lot of people kick themselves back. It kicks up the brain frequencies again, and then because the brain frequencies get too high, almost to a beta, you wake up, you know. But yeah, that's the other realm that they're saying, hey, because the telepathy, what they're showing me, and they've shown me this in the past, the telepathy and the astral travel really are like hand in hand because there is no space and time, to be honest with you. So, Amy Simone, I will let Bora take care of that. You can also, if you wish, or I don't know if you told them, they can check out shango-ray.com, or if you want a text message reading, you can hit up Bora. She has a wonderful special going on, and I'm telling you, you'll get more than you bargain for. Okay, more than you bargain. She'll read your mail. She's very, very good at reading your mail. What does he mean by that? Telling you shit that you wasn't even asking about? I mean, we both kind of do that, but she has her own special way. I get a kick out of it because people be like, "Whoa, yeah." So, plus I'm trying to pimp, but you know, on my psychic, you know, so I'm getting her out to the tarot track. You know, I'll go get my money, and you know, so yeah. All right. Who else want a card? I can pull a card. Who else want a card? DJ, absolutely, my pleasure, DJ. What the spirit want to say for DJ? And we will be concluding here in about 10 minutes or so. DJ. So if you want that phone call, you want to ask that question live on the air, we would love for you to be a part of the show. hit that PayPal, got me, that Venmo, the Cash App, goes on and on. Okay, DJ. DJ, has anybody ever told you, I mean, you are very strong-minded, okay? Bordering, not even bordering, no, but we both know stubborn as fuck also, as well, okay? And the reason I'm saying that is because, honestly, it's like more or less your spirit kind of came through for this one. And was like, yo, I'm trying to take the rest of me, the rest of DJ, over here, but more human DJ doesn't want to go. She's like, you know, like got her nails dug in. It's like dragging her with her nails dug in. She's fighting. And what they're showing me that you're fighting is, I don't know. I'm trying to find the best way to say this, okay? But there's some things that your spirit is like, hey, get rid of this shit. Let go of this, okay? There's a huge let go that is trying to happen. It's like you're trying to take a spiritual shit, but you're kind of constipated, you know? Or you're experiencing like but really it's you, okay? It's really you. There's a reluctance. And I think it also has to do with the stubbornness and shit like that, which is fine. I think stubbornness is a superpower, but you got to put it on the right thing, because sometimes being stubborn in the right way but for the wrong thing will keep you stuck. Most definitely, okay? So they're telling me it's time to take that spiritual shit, DJ. Okay? Get some spiritual X-Lax. Okay? And blow it out. All right? So, yeah, that's what I have, though. That's what I can see, like, you're in the midst of, like, you're fighting this particular spiritual initiation, or this phase of your spiritual initiation, of course. You probably been fighting every little phase has been a more of a battle, and you kind of make it more of a battle, though, because you're very, very headstrong, and when you kind of get situated into something mentally anyways, it's almost like concrete, you know. So to then, oh, we got to change again. Fuck that, I'm not changing again, you know. But your spirit's like, yeah, you are. You are. You really will be. One way or another, if I gotta drag you by your motherfucking foot, you're gonna change. We're gonna you're gonna come on this journey. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I sense on some level it will. Okay. Regarding what though? The job. I didn't say anything about a job. But yeah, just as far as in general, as far as right now, this period of your life, okay, you going through a particular spiritual initiation right now, or a phase of it. I think, like, I see for you, it's kind of like in different phases, different chapters. Okay, in this chapter we're going to deal with this, and this chapter we're going to deal with that. That's like your spirit kind of like already kind of sees what you're going to be going through. Okay, and as I've said before, spiritual initiation, excuse me, are a simpler way to say it, as far as the way I define it, is letting go, stripping away what isn't you. All right. So, any other person on here want a card? On forehead. You can fry chicken on my forehead. You know, it's my intention to serve you to your highest good, DJ. And like I said, some of that, I think it might even become, some of it might become more apparent this evening, later on this evening. Chaka Shaw. Definitely. Got you, Chaka. I was going to say, these looking backwards here. Shit. All right, what needs to come through from this Chaka Shaw? Chaka Shaw. How have things been for you, Chaka? Chaka Shaw. All right, y'all, we're going to be ready to wrap this up in about 3-4 minutes. No whammies. Right. No whammies, no whammies. Matter of fact, Chaka, give some juju there. All right. Look into the event horizon. Let your soul drift through there. Okay. Let's see. Chaka, Chaka, Chaka. Okay, actually, I wouldn't even say this is a whammy. What I was really trying to pay attention to is whether I felt the energy for this was reversed more or was it more not reversed, because it does make a difference. Okay, and what I can see here, chalk, I could see you moving up. Okay, this is also this. Let me tell you about this lady. All right, she is a very, very, as far as in the deck of cards, spiritually, she is a powerhouse. Working a lot. Okay, well, that's good. You know what? I also see this may equate to some form of a promotion, or what I was going to tell you though, I definitely see you bossing up. I definitely was going to see you bossing up. And this is also intertwined spiritually with you. Okay, this is about going, I don't want to say going to another level, but I'll just say it for the sake of semantics, okay? The Queen is one of the most spiritually powerful cards in the deck, the Queen of Spades, okay? But part of the way that she's also very much more powerful is her receptiveness. I don't know what you're doing spiritually, so I first of all I want to encourage you to keep going with what you're doing. Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like, are you working with some type of dark goddess energy? Okay, you're going through a twin flame thing. Ooh. On top of it, you had to do the twin flame thing during Arona. During Arona? Oh wow. Yeah, shit. Okay, so um but this, one of her powers is her ability to be receptive to the spirit, to your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it gives her even that much more power. She has just as much power as the king, and in some ways even more. Okay. Also of being of service. Okay. Now I know you're working. I don't know what line of work you're in or whatever, but I do see you in the physical realm, kind of bossing up. Whether I don't know if that's a promotion, if that's something else, but this is merely a reflection, in my opinion, of what's happening spiritually. Mm-hmm. It happens before. Yeah, exactly. I think if we're commenting on the same thing. But yeah, so a very good card. Keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, I definitely, things are definitely, these are definitely going to be taking place. And if you're in the midst of a twin flame thing, oh Lord. Yeah. Are you the divine feminine aspect of your twin flame union? Special handling? Exactly. You already know what time it is. They are encouraging. I don't know. Like I said, I keep being brought back to this point. Um, I don't know if you're doing any type of spiritual work with like primordial dark goddess energy, such as Santissima Muerte, Hecate, Terra, Kali. These different types of archetypes are also ass kickers when we're doing shadow work and stuff like that. Okay, well then, rock the hell on with your bad self. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. So there I go. All right. Hey, Darren Deveron. Darren Deveron. That's kind of a smooth name. I'm Darren Deveron. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so let me get a card. Darren Deveron is going to be my last card here, and then I'm going to be concluding it. Okay? I want to thank everybody for showing up. Okay? Darren Deveron. What's poppin', Darren Deveron? We will be back Sunday as far as the pick up the phone. And we're going to have Shango Rei on here. So you guys are actually going to be able to finally getting a reading from her. Okay? I might even we're going to probably also do a little interview too. All right. We love you back, Miss Shaw. Take care of yourself. Okay, so one more time, Darren Deveron. Darren Deveron. What you got for Darren Deveron? Card for Darren Deveron. What's happening? Darren Deveron, I don't think this is going to come as much as a surprise to you. Yes, you're going to want to be there, buddy. You're going to want to be there. All right. This is also a very creative card. artistic streak to you there, Mr. Deveron. Okay. Because this is also the artist card here. Okay. But my first impression of this was, it seems to be, I don't know if you're just kind of like fucking off your quarantine time or if you're keeping busy. All right. But this is also the time where you can successfully like multitask, if you will. Okay. Now, I'm not too much for multitasking, but what they're showing me is taking on several working projects also. Okay. I think things are going to get a lot busier for you. I think you're going to be having more channels, more insights, more inspirations here. So if I was you, I would get ready. Okay. Because if you want to receive such things, then you also want to make room for it, and you want to show that you're going to do something with it. Okay, because ain't no sense in getting channels and, oh yes, I got these messages, but you don't do nothing with them, you know. But I sense that it's me happening now too. But this is also a time when you can take on multiple projects, multiple work projects, and like I said, it's going to be very creative. I don't know if like a lot of people are claiming it's hard for them to be creative because they're just home all the time or whatever right now. So I don't know exactly what your particular situation is. I'm sure it's kind of similar, maybe, maybe not. But for you, this is that artist card time, okay? And when you're doing artistry, resonates. Okay, well, yeah, you know when the artsy shit starts coming in, that's also heavy spirit shit. Creativity is fucking spiritual. You know what I mean? It is. It's these things don't come from just nowhere. Actually, they kind of do. I guess you could say nowhere but everywhere, right? Anyhow, well, just be ready. Like I said, you got some good things coming through. So third eye butterflies. I'm feeling red now. Been home for years though. You know what I'm saying? So you were prepared for this third eye. You know, it's kind of like me. Like, I don't know. I've been, yeah, like my lifestyle anyways, as far as just like I haven't been out and about like that in quite some time. Don't be scared. Right. The light bringer. Been home, eating, smoking, doing rituals, enjoying myself. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You know, you might as well, shit. You can turn this time, man. I mean, I can tell you what, there's gonna be a lot of people when it actually comes time to go back, when they open shit up or whatever. A lot of people gonna be like, fuck that, man. Like, I used to be able to chill, wake up whenever, go to bed whenever. Welcome to the Shangorian lifestyle, you know. Yeah, I'm not for alarm clocks and shit like that. That's fucking cruel. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. You know. Yeah, so anyhow, peace and blessings. Thank you all for joining us. We will be back Sunday. I got some other videos dropping too. I think I'm gonna do a video on hunting money just for y'all because I brought it up and I just felt a certain thing when I mentioned it. I'm like, yeah, do that. Okay, fine, I'll do it. All right, so I'm gonna do a little video on hunting money and yeah, some other things. But tune back in. Don't forget to visit Border Bruja Boutique. All right, for all your magical oils. We got all the physical, wonderful products, as well, of course, as the psychic text message readings. And we do have the new service coming, okay? Dream readings, all right? And the basis behind that is so many of y'all looking for information, and guess what? You're getting your answers every night. The problem is we're just not recognizing it, or we're not remembering it, or both, okay? So we're going to be definitely having that available, which is a very, very valuable service, okay? Very, very valuable. And this goes beyond just a template shit you can look up in a goddamn dream dictionary. You need to be able to find the eyes that you have to see and decode your dreams, because that's where all the good shit is coming. Your brain and your mind is constantly doing shit as you're sleeping. Even if you experience astral travels too, though, to be able to become, lucid so you can remember that shit, okay? And then sometimes when you remember it, now you got to decode what you remember, because 90-something% of the time, it's not a literal dream. Your subconscious talks in symbols, like riddles and shit, almost sometimes. So I know I've even asked, like, why does it got to be like that? How come you can't just talk like I'm fucking used to talking? You know, why you got to talk in some crazy symbolic shit? But you will find, as you start becoming more accustomed to decoding your dreams, you can practice by decoding movies, depending. Um, it's almost like second nature after a while. So you're going to want to look into that. We'll be having the section on that pretty much posted here soon. So stop by and check us out. All right. Peace and blessings. We'll see y'all on the live Sunday. I might do another live, but it'll be different. Okay. But yeah, y'all take care of yourselves and we'll see you then.